Hi, Donna.
Try again. Hello. You alright?
Hello.
You can hear me now.
Yeah,
Right. Sorry.
I think we've got everybody else still on mute though. Right.
Yeah, no,
I heard from Tom. I think Tom's coming, but I haven't heard from Harry.
I haven't heard anything from Harry. But I was going to suggest, and I don't know whether Andy will be up for this. Does Andy want to do this meeting as such? Because I've not done a Zoom one before, and then I can work out how it works.
these are the easy ones.
Yeah, well, I can work out then how it works with Zoom because I don't.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I can do. That's fine. Gemma runs the show anyway, don't you, Gemma?
Generally turn myself off and just write notes, to be honest. Oh, here's Tom. So I think we're about ready to go.
Hi, Tom.
Everyone.
Evening.
Right, I think that's probably everybody. So I normally switch myself off, so my face doesn't influence any of your comments.
The, the
Um,
only the only formal thing is just declarations of interest, I think, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So we'll kick off with that. Anyone got any interest to declare on items in the agenda? I haven't. No.
No.
Nope.
Steve, you're on mute.
Sorry, did someone say something?
I think Steve was trying to say something, but he's on mute.
Is that
If you're,
better?
yeah.
That's
No,
better.
I've got.
Yeah.
I have no knowledge of any of the applicants or their agents this time, which makes a nice change.
Okay, well, we'll get straight into it then. The first one on the list is number 3, Ash House, Dumford Road. This is the one where get my brain working. They're wanting to demolish an existing extension and sunroom and build a new extension.
The current extension's not that old, and it's not that brilliant a design. I'm not sure the new one is architecturally much better, but there you go.
I mean, clearly there are problems with the existing extension, aren't there? It's got acro props holding it up, and there are issues with it. I mean, they claim that it detracts from the modest grandeur of the building. I'm not sure that the new one actually improves on that, but that's a matter of, I suppose, taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know my feelings on flat roofs and glass boxes, but
I thought you'd like it, Andy.
I mean, other than that, I saw no issues with it personally.
No, I didn't, to be honest. My only other thing I've noted is that it's now closed for comments as well.
Yeah, though they do take them right up to the time whether
Yeah.
they make the decision. So I don't think that's a problem there.
No.
So I'm minded to sort of support this.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of any other reason not to do it.
No.
Okay, so we'll support that one. The next one is number 5 on the list, Oakwood House, Green Hill Bank Road. It's a front porch. I couldn't really find anything to say about this other than
Yes.
Support it.
Support.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Number 6 on the list. Townend Avenue, Wooldale. This is a variation of a condition. Any thoughts, anybody?
I could see no reason not to support it. Let's put it like that.
One of the neighbours has made a comment about the windows, changes in window heights, but
Yeah.
from the way it reads, it's very minor changes.
Mm.
Can't see that that's going to make any difference. I just wondered if this is one that we just let the planning officers decide.
Probably.
It's
Yeah.
a technicality in it. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no significant changes. Are we happy to do that?
Yep.
Okay, number 7 then. Builder's Yard in Thurstonland. Demolish existing buildings and erect a new dwelling. Interesting one, I thought this.
Mm.
I think this is another one that's now. Not many months ago, this would have been ruled out straight away as being in green belt. They're now claiming it's grey belt. And I suppose with some justification. There are
Yes.
buildings on there already. It had planning permission in 2001 for 4 dwellings on it. So I suppose, they've got some history there.
Once it's been commercial, you haven't got a prayer. Once it's been a commercial environment, a building, if it was a private building, then it's commercial. Once you've rented it out to make it a space, whether it was passed for that or not, you've nothing.
I mean, the 2001 application is not valid anymore. I think they've only got 5 years to start building.
Yeah.
They obviously haven't.
Mm.
The climate change statement I thought was really good. Air source heating, solar panels. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, there's already, but there's buildings there, isn't there? So it's
Yeah.
not a major. Even though it is green belt, I just don't see
yeah,
it.
it sort of it knocks me a little bit that
Yeah.
the doors are open, aren't they, to these sort of applications?
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
To be fair, though, the doors have been open for a long time because it's already been passed before for dwellings, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
Because it's commercial. Do you know what I mean? Like that's your problem.
Yeah.
Are we going to move to support this then?
Yep.
All right with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8, Woolstones Road in Upperthorne. Partly demolished and some extensions.
Oh, this is full ways, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a significant increase in size, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I thought the climate change statement wasn't brilliant either.
No.
They're talking about recommendations for solar panels and triple glazing, but only if they can afford it, which probably means they're not going to do it.
Which strikes me as strange when you're designing a huge house like that.
Yeah.
The cost of the solar panels and the rest is quite insignificant. But
they also mentioned that, which sort of slightly annoyed me, that they talk about the SPD for extensions, but then say it doesn't really apply to this. because they're going above the sort of recommended size for extensions.
Yeah, for a garage and a gym.
Yeah.
And
I'd refer it to officers because Kirklees Planning are quite keen on not without, if you're over your allocated extension sizing, it's down to them, innit, really? Because at the end of the day, it's a difficult one, innit? Where they're gonna ask to increase beyond what they're allowed.
I would say it's over intensification. I think that's
It's a funny one because it's stood on its own in the middle of nowhere. It's not particularly, I'm going to say, attractive building. That's a bit unfair, but it's a red brick building. It's not a traditional stone building or anything.
Can we refuse it for being bigger than the footprint of the current building?
They can.
And I know that the previous one was as well.
They can refuse it on. You're only allowed 33%, aren't you? Increase on your property in Kirklees. In Barnsley, you're allowed 50%, but in Kirklees, you're only allowed 33.
33. That's why it's over intensification.
I think that's an unwritten rule, though, isn't it? I think everyone seems to break that. I don't think that's official guidance or law.
It's in guidance, is that?
Is it?
No, it is. It's official. Yeah.
Yeah,
official.
it is in guidance.
It's absolutely.
We've seen stuff go through loads of times.
Well,
I think what they're saying is that although the SPD suggests that certain sizes for extensions, that they're suggesting it doesn't really apply in this application.
Yeah, because
it's not a house on an estate somewhere.
No,
it's a completely detached house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
and that's how they'll be trying to get round it.
I would suggest we refer it back to the officers.
Yeah, because it's actually in the guidance. It is a limit of 33%. So at the end of the day, anybody who's writing plans knows that once your house is finished and written off, you're only allowed to add 33%. If it goes over that 33% of area, then there has to be a special justification. So I think you just need to refer it back.
How about if we refer back but query the size of the extensions and the extent of the climate change statement? I thought was quite poor, given that they're obviously doing a lot of work on this.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9, Binns Lane, off-road parking. 9 neighbour comments.
All in favour?
All in favour.
Yeah.
Support.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that gets cars off roads, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed the number on that one. Was it number 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's number 9. Number 9, 8 Binns Lane.
Yes. So, okay, support that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 10, Kate Royd's junior school. Change of use for the caretaker's house.
I should declare an interest in this because Aidan goes to Kirkroyd School, although he's at the infants, not the juniors. But also, this has already been done.
Yeah.
They claim it hasn't.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, I thought they were a bit vague about what they're doing with it. I mean, it says for educational use. I assume they'll be using it for teaching in some form or other. I don't think
it's what I need.
Suspicious about it.
It's the special needs. The juniors and the infants they're built like both the caretakers have both left, and the new caretakers have got now live elsewhere, and they made them into special needs schools, like small buildings for them with additional needs. and it's really good actually, because whereas before people were having to travel outside the valley to take their kids to these additional schools, it's really good for them. And it's like there's one of Aidan's friends that lives on the road who's got autism who's going to be going there, whereas before she was in like a thing called the den within the class, but now she's got to have really special support and things like that.
Yeah.
So it is a bit retrospective, but
I can't think why we wouldn't support it.
No, I thought they'd already done it.
I just thought that they made more of explaining what they were going to use it for, but
Yes.
I don't think it makes any difference. I don't think they're going to be anyone living in there or anything like that. Are we okay supporting that then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 15, Barnside Lane in Hepworth. Lots of detailed alterations to a listed building and also in Greenbelt, I think, this one. I thought this was something just to leave to the listed buildings officer.
Yeah.
Are these mostly internal
Yes.
changes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apart from
Staircase,
windows.
windows.
Yeah, refer to the listed building officer. We can't really comment on that, can we?
I think it's all technical stuff anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
they seem to be making changes to get the building to revert back to its original condition anyway. So it's sort of good stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so later listed buildings officer. And then the last one, 16, Whitegate Farm, Cartworth Moor. This is Coddy's, isn't it?
Yeah.
You change the use from grazing to a dog exercise yard.
So there's a few of right. So there's a few of these in the valley. There's one in Hepworth below me. There's one in Sisset as well. That my friend owns, but obviously it's in Sisset, so it's nothing to do with the valley.
I've got one up road from me, but that's in Combe
They're
Valley.
quite
Obviously.
good, but I think they're a good idea because we have massive problems as farmers with dog worrying sheep, and the situation's got to the point now where if your dog's caught worrying sheep, the police can have it euthanized. So I think really, because dogs are not the problem and the owners are, people who have dogs have then got no excuse, have they, if there is somewhere to exercise those dogs.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really important. It is a diversification from farming anyway, which is good. I'd like to clarify that I don't have anything to do with the Cowell family, and I'm not friends with them or anything. I just know who they are. So it's about the fact that we do need these facilities in the valley. There's a campsite opposite there. People will come and let the dogs run through the woods. They'll let the dogs, worry sheep. Then you've got problems with farmers kicking off and landowners kicking off, and dog excrement is extremely poisonous to livestock. So if you don't know someone's been walking their dog through your grass fields and then you bale that grass, it will kill the livestock, be that horses, cows, sheep. So it's really important that we support applications like this, because we do need people to stop being absolute idiots. It's a bit like the dog poo bag thing, innit? Walk your dog on a lead, pick your dog muck up with a dog poo bag that you purchase and put it in your bin. It's like an ownership thing, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you are responsible for the child, you are responsible for the dog. These are your life choices. Accept them. So that's my view on that.
I think the diversification thing's quite important. Where they are putting this field is, it's not overlooking anybody.
No.
The nearest thing that you're overlooking is the farm on the other side of the valley. So it's not going to be a nuisance to anyone as far as I could see.
No.
It sounds like the perfect place for it. Sometimes you do get noise complaints with these, and you can see that there's absolutely nothing on this one. So
I think Moss Edge is the
absolutely
nearest
fine.
farm, but which is, it's a good way away.
Yeah, proof.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah.
It is
No reason
really
not to
it's really important that we work to get dogs away from livestock, and I've had the crime team here today, and dog worrying is like right on the list.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Record time.
Oh no, that was other way when there were nobody turned up.
No, we waited 20
Yeah, but I
minutes.
can't-
This
I
is
can't
still
get-
Yeah, we
faster.
actually waited longer than this, didn't we? We're still here now.
Yeah,
We are,
actually,
I
yeah.
can't get my email. Still
we are
can't get my
struggling with
email.
emails. Yeah.
Right. Did you get the ones I sent to your personal email, Joe?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Right.
But
Okay.
the problem is, you sent me an email saying, click this link, use the link from the first one and the password from the second one.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Use the password from the first one, didn't work.
Right.
Can't get
Don't
in.
know then. So you might have to go to Vision ICT and get them to reset your password, please.
Right, so I have got a number for them, so I'll have to ring them.
Lovely. Or drop them an email, although they have not been fast at resetting,
I know that
unfortunately.
Damien's put a formal complaint in, and I think he's still waiting for like a response from them.
There's a ticket that I've still got that's unanswered because they've lost one of the central mailboxes as well, which I'm not thrilled about.
Mine's working, but I can't get it on any of my mobile devices. It doesn't matter what I do.
It will need
Let me get it on my
resyncing
desk.
and it will need the old data profile deleting. So we can probably help you with that if you're in the office at any point. But if it's an iPhone, don't ask me.
Yes.
I'm gonna say I've only got it on web, to be honest. I don't
Yeah.
have it through to my phone or anywhere else because I'll probably not get it there.
The webmail
I've
should
got-
be
I've
working
only
for
got-
everybody.
I've got a Mac, an iPhone, and an iPad, and I can't get it working on anything.
Well, I'm probably not the best person to ask, to be honest, but the webmail should work for everyone. And if
Yes.
if it's the password, then that's just going to want resetting, I think.
Yeah, webmail works fine for me. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
Just
Yeah,
a
but you
nuisance
don't want to
not
be
being
on
able to get
webmail,
it.
do you? Because it's hard. Webmail's hard work. If you can get webmail working, that's fine, which I can't. But it's still hard work, webmail. Like it should.
Well,
just
it does
work in
mean
an
you have
app.
to log on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not that difficult.
I don't
No,
know.
and then
I get
if-
what Joe's saying because it is
I
easier
appreciate
sometimes.
that. But like I've got my own farm mail, I've got my
Yes.
holiday business mail, I've got my NHS Outlook mail that I've still got access to, and then I've got another webmail. Like that's 4 email accounts that you've got to fanny about with.
Yes. No,
I've
I
not
get
got
what you
time.
mean because I have all my personal stuff come through to Outlook, but I've now only got one webmail, which is the advantage at the moment.
It is a nuisance not being able to get it on mobile devices, you know, like I've been off for the last 10 days. I can't get anything.
Can't you log into
Personally.
it using the web page, though, Andy? So I can log into it using the web page. I used to get it onto my Outlook as well. Rich set it up so it would do that, but then that stopped working a couple of years ago. So since then, I've just been using webmail on my mobile, and that you can get into it.
You should
using
be able
Log.
to get onto it through a browser on your mobile if you
Yeah.
use a browser.
And the thing
can't
is,
put
once
it
you've
around Rich
once you've
when
got the
I'm-
password working on your mobile, it saves your password on there. So I must admit, I've got no idea what my password is now. Do you know when you save your passwords to your phone and you forget what they are?
I do that to my laptop, I know.
Yeah, but you see,
exactly.
if you go to the Mac, you can go passwords, put your fingerprint on, and it tells you all your passwords. So you don't have to worry about passwords.
Yeah, you can find them in your
Yes.
phone and your settings and that, but like, it's just great. I don't need to worry about it once you've got it. Just use my phone.
It's certainly not without problems anyway. Right,
Right.
okay. I think that's it.
So-
Have you got everything you need, Gemma?
I've got all my notes. Donna, what we normally do is I write them up as soon as possible after the meeting and
Yeah.
then send them through to the chair just to check over and approve. So given that there's not any essays to write, I'm going to quickly do it now.
Yeah.
And I'll send it over to you this evening. If you can try and check it tomorrow, please, so
Yeah.
that I can get them off to Kirklees as soon as. That
No,
would be
that's
great.
all right.
Gemma,
I've no.
Can I ask, when you send them to Kirklees, can you
Yep.
ask them for a confirmation response that they've received them?
I can, yeah.
because in the meeting it was stated that Kirklees said that they never get any responses from the planning team. Wasn't that discussed at the meeting, full council meeting? That one of the reasons why planning was going to be disbanded was because that Kirklees' view was that they never got a response from us as a parish.
No, that's
I
So,
wasn't at
like-
that meeting, so I don't know what was said exactly. But
That's not what-
they
I
do
don't-
go on there. If you go into
think-
if you go into an old one, you'll see that it's in correspondence every time.
There's usually something on the planning papers, but it can be a bit vague.
Yeah, well,
I.e., we
want
were
to-
consulted, and
Yeah, so I want to see that they've received them with a confirmation, and then there's no excuse for the lack of information then given to the planning committee on our comments from the parish.
Well, they are on there.
Because-
If you go into an old one, you can see that they've been uploaded.
Yeah, but Donna was saying at the planning meeting, when she goes to the planning meeting, so when we discussed this at full council,
Right.
Donna said at the planning meeting, sometimes she knows we've commented as parish,
Yeah.
but there's not anything.
and it's not
On
it's
the
not on
note.
papers. It does happen
Right.
sometimes.
So I have spoken to the current Home Valley South councillors, and I've asked them to address this with planning. So I want to see that we have had confirmation of them receiving it, Gemma.
Yeah.
So then if they don't appear on the planning papers, somebody's got to explain why they're not on the planning papers. Because the whole point of this planning meeting is that we are representative of the electorate. They're passing their comments on. I want that information passed on to the Kirklees councillors that are on that panel.
Most of these today, though, won't even go to committee. I would
Yeah.
be surprised if
They're-
any of these today go to committee. So
They'll be
they'll
Yeah,
go
but
to the
that's-
planning
that's
officer, and then they might
that's
be on
not
the
the point,
papers.
So,
So.
Tom, that's
No, I
the
get it,
point
I get it.
is,
The
the point
officers,
is,
the officers should have it, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Definitely.
officer, it would
And the
it
one-
would be nice to get a confirmation from the officers to say thank you, we have received them.
Yeah. It would
So
be
where I
nice.
send
no,
them-
times are changing, I will make them change.
It
So
would be
when
nice
I
if-
send them to the kind of central inbox, so it will just be whoever is answering that
Yeah.
that confirms it. I know that they do go on to the application page because occasionally I do look back and say,
Yeah.
haven't we had this one before? Yes. And there's our
Yeah.
comment on it. So they definitely make it that far. What we don't, I guess, then know is which ones go to committee, which ones,
Well,
and
we
which
do
ones,
know,
and what
it's easy
information
to-
is included.
It's easy to find out which ones go to committee because we can look at the committee papers before they go to committee, and we should know from the ward councillors. Now the ward councillors have changed, the situation's going to change, isn't it? So I want to make sure that the voices of the valley are heard if it goes to planning committee, and if also the officer goes against something that, for example, we've recommended for refusal or recommended for approval, I want to then be able to go to the officer and go, why have you decided that? I want to know the remit, and I will be doing that. So I just want to make sure that we've got confirmation from them that they've received it, and then no excuses will be given.
Okay.
It would be nice if occasionally officers had come back to us and say, why did you decide to
Yeah.
approve or reject this one? I can only ever remember it happening once, and that was Peak Parks. I don't think in the 6 years I've been doing it, I don't think I've had any response from Kirklees one way or another.
No.
Which
No,
sort
we
of
never
makes
we
me
don't we never get any feedback on it on what we sent through.
No, wouldn't it be nice
Well,
if
the
they
thing
just
is,
queried
Steve-
it and said, what do you mean by this comment, or why have you opposed this one? Can you explain a bit more? But we never get
They ever
anything like that.
they ever come back even if it's something big, you know?
No.
No,
that's
I don't think we've ever had any
strategic, so-
feedback from anything that we've
Well,
sent
you
over
see-
that gets uploaded.
Back in the day, right? Back in the day, what happened at this planning committee meeting did matter. If you had something going on in the valley, right, you had to come to the planning meeting, talk to the councillors about it, ask them to decide what to do, and then what they decided to do did impact at Kirklees. And it should be like that. Because we know what goes on in Valley, they don't know what goes on in Valley.
Mhm.
And I want it to get back to that. So I am going to force the issue.
I would agree. It'd be nice if you knew exactly well, we are having to check the papers. It'd be nice if they fed back, if Kirklees fed back and said, well, this is going to committee. Because then it wouldn't stop, you know, if we'd said, let's say, recommended refusal on something, but it were going to end up at committee and the committee papers were showing that the officer was proposing the exact opposite, you know, to what we thought, then they wouldn't, one of us could actually go then and speak at
Yeah.
committee.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
what used to happen.
Just to interrupt, this is the subcommittee just for applications. I'm wondering whether actually this is better to include on the next full
Mhm.
planning meeting committee,
Yeah.
which will be at the end of the month. So you can have a
2
full
weeks.
discussion and then decide on any actions out of that as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because then you
Yeah.
can have proper resolutions and things on it.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll add that in as an item for just a sort of general liaising with Kirklees about planning item, and then you can sort of give it some thought and suggest actions and resolutions for the item when, and it's only 2 weeks' time now, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yep.
So,
All right.
sweet.
Brilliant.
Right.
Good
See
night,
ya.
everybody.
Right.
Good
I'm
night,
going
all.
back to wedding planning.
thank you.
It's
Not too late.
overrated getting
Not
married.
too late to change your mind.
Overrated.